So I just did a short video and I wanted to give you some information that I have and a little bit of insight on some subject that seems to be coming up lately. So it's called Honoring Our Hunger and Honoring Our Fullness. So, how do we honor our hunger? Well, honoring our hunger is going internally and recognizing what's going on inside that we can articulate on the outside. So I just kind of want to take a scale way wise for you. So 1 being not hungry at all, maybe a tad bit. And then a 10 being over the top, starving, bitch, I'm going to eat a horse and everyone in my way. And so we have that kind of range that we can kind of picture. So you want to be quite in the middle. Like you don't want to go past a 5 when you're hungry and then get all the way to 10 because you're not making rational decisions at that point. And it's just not a good thing. And then you also, when that's hungry, but when you're full, you also kind of want to stay in that range of maybe around a 7. Because if you get to a 10 in your fullness, then you can also feel sick and get sick. And it's important to kind of keep that balance with your body so you can, and honoring and knowing, your lifestyle, your experiences with food, how you feel. So it's kind of like a really cool experiment that you can do with your own body. So to think about what triggers like your hunger, like what is going on? And when do you eat? Like when are you eating? Are you eating lunch because it's lunchtime at work, it's noontime, and it's the only time you have to eat, or everybody else is eating? Are you really hungry at noon? Also, feeling full. Like, are you out to eat or at the dinner table and you're really full and you know it, and you're at the point where, it's kind of like you're picking. Your plate is there. You didn't eat everything on there. You're full. And you're talking, and then you're just picking, and by the time you know it, the plate is gone, and then you're sick to your stomach a little while later. So it's kind of picking up those things where we already know, but now it's time to kind of put it and recognize it and things like that. So, we're thinking about when we're eating and why we're eating is because we're hungry. We want to eat when we're hungry. And, this is all not based on like, we have different plans and the ways that we eat. So it's kind of according to like if you're fasting. Well, if you're fasting, that's a little bit different and you want to change that up a little bit and treat that differently and make sure that when you're at the point where you can eat during your fast, you're not stuffing yourself and eating 5 pieces of toast with peanut butter and, those kind of things as well. So that's a gradual thing, and that's a whole nother subject, which, can be touched on another time. So basically, let's just look at honoring our hunger and honoring our fullness, keeping the scale between 2 and 7. When you get to a 2, a 1 or a 2, and you want to just start planning your meal, planning what you're going to eat. If you have pre-made meals, prep, that's great, perfect, because then it's so simple and you don't have to worry about getting, past a 5. And that is a great idea. So if you notice yourself getting to the point where you're super hungry and you're a total bitch and you just want to eat everything, then it's a meal prep. So that's a whole nother subject on a whole nother day. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about this pretty cool thing about honoring our hunger and our fullness. So I hope you can take this information and incorporate it into your own experiment with your own body and try it out and see how it works for you. We want to be at the point where we're balanced and healthy and whole, and we make rational decisions about what we're eating and how we're feeling. And so I just thought it would be helpful. And I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.